open yet, but we'll be there after 10 o'clock today. Tell me what's been going on with you, because you've had a lot of success here since moving here about 4 months ago. Like your exes has done very well for you. This has been a really cool thing to see your music kind of come together. You find your sound as an artist. Tell me about some of the goals and expectations for 2023.
Well, we're putting out a ton of new music, which is the most exciting part. I've been writing for the past 3 years now, so basically all we're trying to do is just put out constant music, put out songs that matter to me, and then I'm also a songwriter for other artists, so just writing a ton.
And tell me about Best Friend, because you guys had a lot of cool things happening with that one. I want to say it was on Acoustic Radio, and also too, some things on the charts. I heard from some people in the business too that this was a well-written song. You kind of put your own spin on it. What were you most proud of for Best Friend?
Best Friend, well, it was a standalone single since it's so pop. I just one day decided to play it for my best friend on TikTok, and it kind of blew up. So now I know not to tease a song that's not in my genre. But yeah, it's been so cool, honestly. It's been nice to see the reaction to it. It's like the first song that really connected with a wider audience, so it's been great.
I love it too. Now talk about we're projected toward 2023. I'm looking forward to. I always say musicians never rest on their laurels, and it's kind of cool to see new music come out. Now being here full time, does it kind of make you kind of feel a part of the community? I know it's only been a few months now, but now you know you can do things here in town. You can record music. You have writers' rounds, people you can work with, your camp. It must feel good now to be in Music City, right?
Yes, well, it's very nice not to live out of a suitcase. That's the first thing. I'm not a light traveler, but yeah, it's really nice. I mean, it's cool to just be in the community and be able to go out to everything as well, and just be a part of things, because when I was still doing the back and forth for the past 2 years, so it felt like I was living here, but I felt I had so much FOMO. I was so anxious all the time. So anyways, it's just nice being close to everyone now.
Tell me about, of course, I know Canada's got so many artists on the rise now.
Yeah.
We featured a whole bunch of them here on the show. I want to say Josh Ross. Just recently, we did some stuff with him, and it's just so many great artists. Is there something in the water in Canada? What's going on with these artists that are just coming out of nowhere?
There is a big Canadian country scene, huge. So many talented people. So a lot of Canadians too in Nashville now. Everywhere you turn, there's a Canadian. So we do love the Canadians.
Now, growing up, let's talk about your music and who were you listening to? Was it some of the great Canadian artists like Shania, maybe Terry in the 90s? Who was it? It didn't have to be country. It could be different genres of music. Who were you into?
Well, I grew up on Johnny Cash and Shania Twain, so those are the two main ones. And then also Taylor Swift. She's the first real songwriter that really influenced me to want to write my own songs. So I kind of grew up on them, and now I have a lot of pop inflections. So I listen to Julia Michaels and JP Sax a lot, and I like mixing all of those things together.
Describe for me a little bit your writing style. What do you enjoy most about the writing process?
When I write for myself, I think just writing stuff I haven't heard before, things I'm afraid to say out loud kind of thing, because a lot of people are afraid to write about it too, and it makes me feel so weird not having a song or anyone to relate to, so that's kind of how I come about it.
I love that too. All right, I'm going to do a little rapid fire because I love doing this, and this is always fun. I did get to go out to Live Oak last night for some live music, which was pretty cool. And Kirsty's taking me around to a few places here and there. Martin's Barbecue. When you're here, what are some of your favorite restaurants to eat? What kind of food?
Ooh, I love Hawkers is one of my favorite. It's Asian fusion. Okay. And then I love Frothy Monkey. It's just such a chill vibe. Those would be Saperka. So I don't know how to say it. I'm French. It's a Mexican restaurant. Those are my top 3.
All right, I love this one too when I get a chance to do it. Let's say Lydia won, say, big lottery tomorrow, Powerball, Mega Millions. What's the first thing you would do if you had all 6 numbers on the winning ticket?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. Pay my rent for the whole year, because that shit's stressful.
That's stressful, all right? I like that too. Now, as far as the live music scene, we're seeing it open back up, and obviously here, we're in Music City for CRS 2023, and it's cool. Every corner is full of Broadway and artist positions, so that tells me tours, again, are healthy out there. People having fun playing live music. Kirsty's got back from London yesterday at the C2C Festival. Talk about stepping on stage, and finally, I'm sure for you, it must feel good getting back in front of a live audience.
Yes, it really does. Honestly, I haven't performed that much live yet since I've been so focused on writing for other artists, but we have really cool, 2 of my dream gigs lined up for this summer. So I'm opening up for John Party And then I'm also playing Bosso Festival the same day as Stapleton.
That's
I don't know.
That is
Ironically,
killer.
I might cry. But anyways, so I'm excited to get back on stage.
Love it. Performing and doing what she does best here too. All right, I'm having a little more fun here when it comes down to it. As far as family, I guess growing up, parents support. It's always a key thing when it comes down to it. How big were your parents? Were they instrumental in your music career?
My mom is my biggest fan, would follow me all over the place, still does when she has to. I call her my momager. But yeah, my mom is my biggest fan, and also my grandparents are two musicians themselves, so they loved just coming out to see me play, and they're just so supportive now, so it's great.
All right, favorite show to binge watch? What do you get into?
Ooh, I just finished watching Viper on Apple TV. It's actually traumatizing because it is a true story, but also so nice to get like the insight on these things. And then, what am I watching? I always say the wrong title. It's like Shrinking. Anyways, which is also on Apple. Big Apple fan. I think I've watched everything on Apple.
This is good there. Well, I tell you what, she's on the rise here, of course, again, live from CRS 2023, presented by our friends over at Bangtail Whiskey. Check them out, bangtail.com, easyliquor.com, and now Total Wine and Specs in Nashville. Our friends over at Honky, Tonk, Texas. We'll dance all in Texas. And, of course, Gentle Ben Spirits. Thank you, Ricky Ford, for making it possible to bring us here. The wine, the vodka, the gin, bourbon, it's all good, too. If they made a wine, it'd be great, too. I'm just going off right now, but it's all fun. Go check them out, gentleben.com. Kirsty's here. More interviews coming up. Chad Bushnell next, coming up here live from CRS 2023. This is the Backstage Pass. Stay tuned.